Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So I had a quick message for today, and I got my little notes here because I took some notes. I look a little crazy, don't mind, how I look at the moment. I'm just getting off of work. It's not about me. The video's not about me. It's about the Lord. So let's get started. When I woke up this morning, because I usually get my, little messages, my little words of the day when I wake up in the morning. And the first thing I heard was, your silence is not weakness, it's strength. Let the Lord fight for you. I repeat it. Your silence is not weakness, it is strength. Let the Lord fight for you. So I know a lot of you have been faced with situations where people are constantly testing you. They're testing your gangster. They're testing your patience. You are trying to not crash out, but everything in you wants to crash out. I have been there time after time after time. But I got to a point where I'm just like, I'm not exchanging my energy with you. I'm not going to allow you to mess up my day. I'm not going to allow you to come in and disrupt everything that I have going on. I'm not about to lose everything I have for you. I think not. I've been in a lot of seasons where people constantly just want reactions out of me. And it's just like, I'm not giving it to you. In the past, oh yeah, I was going to give it to you. Now, no, I'm not. Because I have too much to lose. And you're not worth it. And you have to understand, when you go back and forth with fools, you then become a fool. And I ain't gonna be nobody's fool, okay? So I will let you sit and talk to yourself. I will let you sit and argue with yourself. I will let you have the last say. I will let you think whatever you want to think about me. And a lot of the times when people don't like you, there's nothing that you could do to try to convince them to like you. If they don't like you, they don't like you. And it's okay. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. I don't want to be everybody's cup of tea anyway, okay? And when they don't like you, they already made up their mind about you. So it was nothing you could do, nothing you could say that could make them change their mind. They're just not. Please excuse my sisters and my daughter. They're in the background playing outside. And excuse any noise you hear. Back to the word. Distractions. But in this season, you are going to have to shh. You're going to have to be quiet. You're going to have to learn how to not react. Let them have the last say. Let them do whatever. It's not going to be worth it. It's not worth it. They're not worth it. When you go ahead and you go back and forth with someone, you're exchanging your energy with them. And I'd rather keep my energy to myself because there will be no exchange giving around here, okay? And a perfect example of this, right? So not too long ago, I had traveled somewhere with a family member for their birthday, right? We're in a hotel room. This person goes and calls a certain family member that they know don't like me. After they call this family member, they're on the phone, they're telling them, hey, yeah, me and Kia are out doing X, Y, and Z. They know that they're on speaker. So they then go and says hello to me. And I'm not rude. I'll say hello back, even though I know you don't like me. Hello. Hello. The person who made the call tells the other person on the other line, yeah, we're out here. We're having a good time. And they ask the other person on the other end, oh, did you get X, Y, and Z for me? And they go and they say, oh, well, why don't you ask Kia? Go ahead and ask Kia. She done did everything else. She done went all out. Ask her to do it. She could do it. You don't need me. She taking good care of you. And in my mind, I was ready to say something. But the other side of me is just like, I'm having a good day. I'm not going to allow your negativity to disrupt my day. If you want to be nasty and negative, go ahead. Go ahead. But I'm not going to go back and forth with you. As much as I would want to, and the old me would have, said something, it's like, I'm not saying anything. I don't have to. I don't have to at all. Because I know the Lord defends me. Okay? I don't have to do all of that. And that has been happening to me a lot lately. Like, they have been saying real slick stuff. I hear my name in people's mouth. My name is getting slandered. And it's always the people closest to you that has so much to say. They smile in your face but want to stab you. I got to a point where I just feel like I don't have to fight. I don't have to argue. I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to say something back. I don't have to do anything. And it was another time recently. All of this is recent. I was at my daughter's school. I pull up at the school to pick her up. Another person was in front of me. They were pulling off. So I pulled up, to take their spot because you're pulling off. So as they're pulling off, they stop the car and they give me the middle finger. So I'm just like, do I know you? Are you okay? And I'm like, she's not talking to me. Like, she's not doing that to me because I don't know you and I just showed up here. I'm just looking for a spot, You're pulling off. I'm going to park right here. Then after she gives the middle finger, she's beeping her horn and then she pulls up in another spot. And I pay her no mind. But then I just seen that she was just sitting there and she was looking. And then once she got out of the car, she got out of the car holding a stick, walking towards my car. So in my mind, I'm like, if she thinks I'm about to get out of this car and go back and forth with her and fight her with an object, and it wasn't even a stick, it was a metal bat. It was a metal bat. And I'm just thinking, if she thinks I'm about to go back and forth with her, it's not happening. Baby, you can either go on the hood of my car or underneath the car. I'll let my car pick and choose. But you're not getting an exchange out of me, especially with no metal bat. I'm just thinking, like, what is wrong with people? Like, sometimes you don't even have to do anything to people just for people to just, people are just not there, in the head. They're not there spiritually. They're gone. Like, we living in times where people are just, their mind, their body, their soul, everything is gone. It's gone. And I didn't say nothing to the lady. I didn't get out of the car. She was looking me up and down, looking in my car. Go ahead. But I know you ain't gonna touch me, but go ahead. There's been a lot of situations where I just feel like God has me in a season where things are coming up against me. People are coming up against me. People are running their mouth. People are doing a lot of things to try to get me out of character. And as soon as I'm in those situations, all I hear is God say, silence. Silence. Stay silent. Stay silent. As much as I be wanting to say, and sometimes it just be feeling like God has put his hand over my mouth for me to not say anything, because I'm telling you guys, there used to be a time when I used to crash out. Like, I used to always felt like I had to defend myself and say something back to people. I'm a small female, I have a little voice. A lot of people just be thinking they could test me because they take your kindness for weakness. And that's always been my thing. People have always been doing that. So I always felt like I had to defend myself. I had to fight. I had to get smart. My mouth used to pop like a pistol until God told me, you act out, I got to chastise you too. Because when you're a child of God, he will chastise you too. If you're his child and we're his children, he chastises his children. And I don't want anything coming back on me because somebody else, even if they were in the wrong, if you react, you're still going to be held accountable for your actions too. When I'm faced in situations like that, I just stay silent because it's just like, I know I did nothing wrong. I didn't retaliate. I didn't say nothing back to you. I didn't try to get my lick back. My hands are clean. And I just let God deal with it, and God handle them. When you do have enemies and they're coming up against you, don't wish them bad. Don't speak curses on their life. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Just stay silent. Silent. Let them be. Let God work it out. God will handle them, because the battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. And when it came up against you, they didn't know that they came up against the Lord. And God says, touch not my anointed. So if they touch you, they put their mouth on you, they're going to have to take it up with your Father. Because I don't got to do nothing. When the Lord defends me, I don't have to do a thing. I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to talk back. I don't have to argue. because I already know my Father is going to handle it. When I was faced with like the situation I was in with the family member, you know, popping their gums, instead of reacting, I prayed for them, because it's just like there's something that's wrong with them internally that causes them to be that way. And I know if I was that way and I was jealous and I was envious and I was being nasty and I would want somebody to pray for me. And it's like when you grow your relationship with God, you understand that the issue is not with you. The issue that they have is not with you. So you got to understand they're not really mad at you. They're mad at the spirit that's in you. They don't like the light that's in you. But they also have an inner problem within their self that's bigger than you. They have a problem with their self. Little do they know they have a problem with the Lord too. Because the Lord made all of us whole. He made all of us whole. We lack nothing when we got God with us. So if you feel less than what you are and you got to be sizing the next person up and you're comparing yourself, why? When you're already enough. You have to believe it. That's an internal problem. You can't do nothing with people like that. They have to be willing to fix what's inside them themselves and allow God to work it out for them and lay it at his feet so he can help them. You got to invite God in to let him help you. So I didn't even get mad. Like, I started to, but I'm just like, it's bigger than me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It's okay. I'll still pray for you. I still wish you the best. I still love you. It's okay. Because I understand. I understand where it's coming from. And I understand what I'm up against. So I'm going to pray for you. And I wish you nothing but the best. And that's what you have to do for your enemies. Pray for them. Wish them the best. God bless them, you know? But don't take it upon yourself to try to do the heavy work and go before God and fight the battle when he told us to stand behind him and let him do the heavy work. Because when you try to go in front of God and you take matters into your own hands, that's when everything go left. You can't try to fight the battles yourself because they're bigger than you. A lot of what we're fighting against is bigger than us. You'll fall right into the pit with them if you react. So go ahead and let them. Silence is golden. Don't say nothing. In this season, don't react at all. Do y'all know about Haman? Let's go Bible. And I wrote my little notes. So Haman got mad at Mordecai, and Mordecai was Esther's cousin. Haman got mad at Mordecai because Mordecai refused to bow down to him. So Haman plotted to destroy Mordecai and the Jews. But the plot backfired on Haman. And in the same plot that Haman thought he was about to set for Mordecai to fall into was the same plot and pit that Haman fell into himself. So he's trying to rally up people and speaking bad about Mordecai. And everybody going along with it. Like, yeah. You know. Not knowing that they were setting a plot against Haman instead of Mordecai. And Haman still had to crown Mordecai before he fell into his own plot and scheme and got hung. At the end, he got hung. Your enemies will hang themselves. God exposed the plot and the schemes so that they could see the scheme that Haman was trying to plot against Mordecai. And Mordecai didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to fight. He didn't have to argue. He didn't retaliate. He didn't try to go get his lick back. He didn't do anything. And that's how you get your blessings. When you go react to stuff, you miss out on your blessings. Don't let nobody be blessing blockers for you. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to get out of character. They want you to retaliate. They're looking for a reaction. Don't give it to them in this season. Don't. Stay silent. Let them talk. Let them do whatever. Because at the end of the day, God sees everything. He sits high, he looks low. All the conversations that they try to have about you and against you, they don't even know that they're digging their own pit. And they're going to fall into this very same plot that they try to put you in. All the time. Don't react. Let them. And it's not worth it. You crashing out, not worth it. You going to jail, not worth it. You losing everything you have, not worth it. You losing your job, not worth it. Let them. It's okay. And being humble and not reacting is strength. Okay, that is a gift from God. When you can allow people to keep talking and talking and talking and coming up against you and doing things and trying to do every little thing to try to get to you, and you just stay silent, you don't react. That is a gift. And they're gonna say whatever they're a punk. She lame, she weak. Like, I just did X, Y, Z. She ain't say nothing. She ain't let them. And it don't feel good to allow. We may think like, God, why are you allowing them to keep doing this? Why do you allow them to keep talking? Why are you this? Why are you that? And God is like, I see it. I heard it. It's cool. It's fine. I got this. Trust him. He got it. And most times, I know with me, when people talk against me and speak against me, and they have nothing good to say about me, and they're trying to bash my character and stuff, a lot of the times, I will see it before it even happens. Like, I'll have a dream before it even happens. It's like God will place you like a fly on a wall, and you will hear those people talking about you and coming up against you before it even happens. Like, I will have dreams about people who I think are for me speaking up against me, and I will hear the conversations. And then when it actually happens, the same conversation that I seen and heard through a dream, through a vision, is exactly what they did in the flesh. And it's like, I already knew you were going to do it before you did it. I already knew you were going to speak about me before you even said what you said. I already knew it was coming. And that's the thing about being a child of God. Like, he will let you in on the schemes and the plots that's being plotted against you. He gonna let you know, because he will never let his children go into anything blindly. Absolutely not. So I already know what to do with you, how to play, where to place you, where you can go. I already know. So if God already showed you who they were, believe him. Let them go, let them talk, but don't react. Silence is golden. Do not react. And I'm going to go deeper into this in future videos, because I feel like so much more needs to be said, but I'm going to keep it short for today. I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. The scripture that I'm using for today is Romans 12 chapter, verses 17 through 19. Let me get my Bible. And it reads, "Repay no evil for evil. Have regard for good things in sight of all men. If it is possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceably with all men. Beloved, do not avenge yourself, but rather give place to wrath, for it is written, 'Vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord.'" And that is all that I have for today, you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos, and I will see you guys on my next video.